Check this out, check this out. This is what we're baking today. You're gonna love this one, so pay attention. This is a chocolate chip cookie bar filled with with cheesecake. Here are the ingredients. You can pause the video and check the ingredients with time, but I'm gonna go step by step. Two bars, two bars of cream cheese from the supermarket. Any brand will do it. Philadelphia or any other brand. Two full bars, and then 1 cup of granulated sugar, just white sugar, plain white sugar, 1 cup. And then I'm gonna add about 4 teaspoons of sour cream. 4 teaspoons of sour cream. That should be enough. 4 teaspoons. And I'm gonna add about 4 teaspoons of evaporated milk. Teaspoons. 4 teaspoons of evaporated milk. And about teaspoon or two, maybe 2 teaspoons of vanilla, black vanilla extract. There you have it. And we're gonna add 2 eggs actually. I'm showing you 1 egg here, but I added another one later in the video, so it's gonna be 2 eggs. This is basically a normal cheesecake mix. So we're gonna make sure this is all incorporated, all the ingredients there, and we're gonna whisk it like this until we get the right consistency, which is the cream with no lumps or anything. So you keep whisking this until you get to the right consistency, smooth mixture like this. Let me show you how it should look. This is how it should look. So it should not be too runny because it's gonna be in between two layers of cookies. So let it sit for about 10 minutes so it's gonna get a little bit more thick. So one of these chocolate chip cookie though that they sell in the supermarket, the large one, I'm gonna cut it in slices like this because I want to cover the bottom of this baking sheet. This is a small baking sheet. You can use a deeper one. I think this is good for me because I've done this a few times before and I know how to handle it. But if you need something deeper than this, you feel free to use it. I mean, I'm using this one, but you can use anything that will accommodate two layers of cookies and the middle of the thing. So when it's flat like that, flat, completely flat, we're gonna pour our cheesecake mixture here. You see that it's thick. It's not extremely runny. You just pour everything in there on the first layer of cookie, and then you're gonna spread it all sides until it's actually smooth like that, and it's all one layer, and it's covering side to side, top to bottom. So you see how it's flat and it's covering everything. I'm leaving this little lip here because there's another layer now that comes up for cookie dough. So using this silicone mat, because you cannot do this on top of that uh, cheesecake mix. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna just make sure I cover the right amount of surface here to match the size of the baking sheet. So you spread them like that, and then just make sure that it's actually the same size of your baking sheet. You see how it actually the same width here and everything. So now that you're sure that and it's all flat, you're gonna go on top with your silicone mat and you put the second layer of that cookie dough on top. And then you carefully peel the silicone mat off of it and just make sure everything stays on place there. So you see how it covers everything. Now we're gonna make it look pretty here. Make sure we cover all the corners and everything, and that the cookie dough is not over the edge. So we're gonna do this the right way. Now this is ready for the oven, but before that, we're gonna cover it with aluminum foil. Here you got aluminum foil. So the first cook will be with aluminum foil, and then we're gonna take the foil off and do a second cook here. So we're gonna put this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes, something like that. Put them in the oven and center of the oven there about for 20 to 25 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. 350 Fahrenheit. Let it there 20-25 minutes. And then after that, we're going to take it out. And we are going to take this foil off here. And carefully There you go. And now we're gonna put it back in the oven a little bit more, so it takes a little bit more color there. So back in the oven, another 15 or so minutes, same temperature. When you take it off the oven, you see that color. Don't worry about that because this is the bottom part. We're gonna flip this over. So using a knife, you're gonna make sure that you cut all the excess from the baking sheet here. See, you cut off all these edges and make sure it actually looks pretty square, just like that. And this is what I'm looking for. These I'm gonna put it on another, in a bigger mold, and we're gonna turn it upside down, and then this is how it should look. And then we're gonna cut it. If you need more color, you can put it back in the oven for a few more minutes, and then we cut them in squares like this, or you can cut it in smaller pieces if you want. But this is pretty much it. There you have it. You can, if you lift this here, you'll see the cookie bar filled with actual cheesecake mix. I'm gonna decorate this a little bit with icing. This is not gonna change the flavor, but this is gonna just look good at the end. And listen, if you haven't tried this before, I'm telling you, you're gonna beg for more, and you're gonna make this a custom. Here you have it. This is the presentation. Beautiful cookie bars filled with cream cheese. So cream cheese cookie bars. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. Pass it on. Pass it to all your friends and family.